Hey folks, a very warm welcome to an airfield which, to be perfectly honest with you, I'll have to get those details from our guests here in a little while, because it is a small French, obviously French, it's a small airfield just outside near to Toulouse-Blagnac, which is literally over that way. Old airfield from the past, but this particular airfield is where these folks at ATR are stationed. We're very fortunate to be here airside to kick off the celebrations for their 40th anniversary with this extremely versatile aircraft. This one that's behind me is one of the test aircraft. You got it, that these guys actually have their very own test program. Got two test aircraft, one of which is here, the other one in the hangar, and these guys are very proud of what they do, so they're constantly evolving and making their program much better. We're going to be talking with Chris and Suzanne very shortly. I'm going to take the unit and go mobile, and we're going to be walking around this aircraft later on today. Well, not so much later, but in a short while, we have a Flypast which these guys have planned with two aircraft. This is one of them. The other one is a 40th anniversary special livery, which is over the other side, which we will be joining up with as well in a short while. So give me 2 minutes and we will hook up the mobile camera and we'll talk to Chris and Suzanne. Okay, GP, can you cut for, not cut, but put it on the holding screen? Or you can just got to get the other camera. Left the other camera in there, haven't I? The other camera in there.
Good morning. I'm Chris McGregor. Welcome to ATR. I'm the Flight Safety Officer for ATR, also in charge of quality, supporting all our customers improve their safety margins. Let me hand over to Susanna.
Hello, my name is Susanna Hronkova. I'm leading marketing team in ATR, and my role is to follow and understand market evolution, market trends, and ensure that our product, our aircraft, answer airline needs.
Perfect. Okay, guys, thank you so much. So, may I start by just saying happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Obviously, folks, these guys are not married. We're talking about ATR's anniversary. 40 years, you must be very proud.
Oh, incredibly proud. I think about not just our colleagues today, but all our predecessors in the company, what they have built. And today, when you look at our wonderful aircraft, it's a great day. Really great day.
And Susanna, you must have seen so many different marketing strategies change throughout the years.
Yes, but the main goal and main objective remains same: maintain the aircraft at the leading edge in terms of technology and passenger experience. And this is what we see today.
So you've made a real concerted effort to improve this aircraft for the last 40 years, starting with what was a very viable product right up to present day with new technology, advancements in materials.
Sure.
So tell us a little bit about how that's evolved over time.
So let me kick off. Of course, we started with the 42, moved up to the 72. Constant developments in the engine, the avionics, the structures. I'll hand over to Susanna in a minute. We'll talk about the great cabin. But fundamentally, for 40 years, the aircraft has never stopped evolving. And as new technologies come along, we incorporate it in the platform, and we continue, I think, and I hope, to exceed the customer's expectations.
Now, one of the most radical changes visually over the years has been the change from the old alloy prop, because Pratt & Whitney have worked with you since the first aircraft.
Oh, they're our partners
Yes.
in this development. And of course, we had a 4-prop when we started. We now have a 6-prop, composite material, and from an engine perspective and propeller perspective, constant improvements in fuel burn.
And of course, that makes the passenger experience far better in terms of the noise reduction as well, I guess, with the...
Yeah, what noise?
Plane.
What noise?
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's absolutely wonderful.
It's no different than being on a train, really, is it? You know, in terms
Even quieter.
Yes, of course it is.
Yes.
So in terms of how the engine has improved over time, I mean, we're talking about something here which delivers around about 40% better fuel economy than its rival in the jet engine market.
Yeah.
For instance, the CF34 engine with the Embraers and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So that must be a very easy thing to promote and present to your clients.
Absolutely. Again, I think from a customer perspective, we're already starting from a great baseline in terms of fuel burn. I mean, it's a fantastic number.
And it makes it much easier for you, Susanna, I guess.
Indeed, in fact, the fuel burn advantage is one of the main points which reduce the overall operating cost for the airlines, but also it's very important in terms of environmental credential, because in the same time the ATR engine is emitting 40% less CO2 emissions compared to regional jets. And as the sustainability environmental aspect is more and more important also for the public, it's one of main elements for airlines.
And of course, I know there are many very good factors about this aircraft, but also the capability of short takeoff and landing capabilities on short airstrips is another big selling point to the customer, I guess.
That's the future development, the short takeoff and landing capability. Again, you bring a large commercial transport aircraft into some difficult airfields, and you offer the large transport aircraft experience for the customer in these remote locations. Absolutely.
So for us, for example, it would be like London City,
Yeah.
which has a very short runway. So this particular type of aircraft is absolutely ideal for its.
Yeah, London for sure, but we always think about connecting remote communities. Communities which are disconnected from the transport infrastructure today, and getting those guys on board.
Fantastic. Shall we have a little look inside the
Yes.
cabin?
Let's go. Do you know, Jerry, that the ATR has the largest passenger cabin on turboprop market? This aircraft is a flight test aircraft, so there is a lot of equipment on board. Nevertheless, we will be able to highlight the main passenger features.
So understandably, folks, as Susanna was saying, we're inside a flight test aircraft, so we don't have the cabin layout as it should be. Is this something that we'll possibly see on the other aircraft a little bit later on? Mm-hmm. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Okay.
But what we can talk about here is about the new design, because over the time we have redesigned the cabin interior. We have improved the design of overhead storage compartment, and as you can see, the door of the bins is sliding down and providing a nice and roomy boarding for passengers. So there is no intrusion into the cabin. In the same time, we have redesigned overall lighting using the LED technology, which improve the atmosphere on the cabin, and in the same time is improving the life duration and reducing maintenance costs for the airlines. And we have also a smooth design of passenger service unit, and we can even use the mood lighting and have those small lights blue instead of white.
So a very soft and comfortable cabin experience for the passenger.
Indeed, is
Fantastic.
the preferred passenger cabin on the regional segment.
So what is happening? I mean, it's very unique for an aircraft manufacturer to have its own test aircraft. You know, so in terms of what you guys are testing, is that just to improve the capability of the aircraft? And
well,
just
maybe we'll take a look in the avionics, for example, as we walk through the cabin. But fundamentally, Jerry, we've never stopped. We've never stopped developing this particular design, this particular aircraft. Be it, you've mentioned the engines, the avionics, the cabin configuration, and by definition, I would say most of the manufacturers which are still in business today, so we think about the big ones, Boeing and Airbus of course, but ATR as well, have flight test programs which are continually evolving, and we are no different, and it's just fantastic. It's just fantastic for us, and it means now that when we're doing major modifications, major changes, even some minor modifications, we've got this fantastic flight test facility and capability. It's really, really superb. And as you're looking now in the flight deck, you can see that for many of our customers, they're often, I think, a little bit surprised at the technology which is now on this aircraft. It really, really is impressive.
and glass screen being one of those main features.
we refer to it as the new avionics system, NAS. We're at standard 3, we're going to standard 4. We've got future developments coming. It provides capabilities for performance-based navigation, VNAV, LNAV capability. We can simulate the terrain display on the screens. We've got equipment as well to support enhanced vision systems, which use infrared and dedicated cameras up front. I mean, the technology out there today is truly impressive. Our skill is to bring that technology that adds value for our customers.
Yes.
And this is what we do, and this is what we're best at. We are, in the regional market, we are the experts for our market.
And especially, as you were just saying, in remote regions where terrain is a very important factor to look for. especially flying in at night or in thick fog or
Any of the conditions you can
Yeah.
get in these regions, absolutely.
yeah. So you're evolving your technology to be able to offer more to the customer.
We've
in
never
these remote regions.
we have never stopped. We have never stopped. We are absolutely dedicated to promoting access to many of these regions around the world which don't, as we mentioned, have normal access to commercial aviation, and this is just a fantastic opportunity for us as well.
Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. And I understand of speaking with Ben, and there are more things in the pipeline for the future. As like you say, you're always constantly evolving
Absolutely.
the capabilities of the aircraft and the customer experience. Of course, that's the most important thing, isn't it? You know, delivering. Well, it's funny, isn't it? Because now we're talking about sustainable aviation fuel, SAF. Which is, I understand that you guys are very, very hot on that program. As to be honest with you, most manufacturers are these days, engine manufacturers and the operators themselves. So you want to be able to deliver that to because ultimately the customer is eventually going to ask, right, well, what are you doing about SAF? And that's such an important thing, isn't it, Suzanne?
Okay, so already the ATR aircraft today is capable to have a 50% SAF, sustainable aviation fuel blend capability, 50% SAF capability, and we have already several operators who are using this capability. So, for example, Bratain's Airlines in Sweden or Air Alsi are those two. Even the Bratain's Airlines in 2019 performed a perfect flight using 50% SAF capability, and also the Avionics and latest navigation feature to optimize the flight profile, the flying altitude, and also the descent to reduce the fuel burn by 50%, more than 50%, and also half by two the CO2 emissions. And the story is not stopped here because ATR is committed to zero emission aviation, and we are targeting to ensure 100% SAF capability by 2025. And in the cooperation with Bratain's Airlines and Neste, which is a SAF fuel provider, next year in 2022 we are going to perform the Perfect Fly 2 using 100% SAF blend on the ATR.
Wonderful, that is fantastic. That's great news. So you're moving very quickly in that sector.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I guess you have to, don't you?
We have to, but I would reiterate what Suzanne has mentioned. We're already starting from a great baseline.
Yes.
You've mentioned the engine performance, and what we provide today is already good. We are going to be even better, which is fantastic.
And to be honest with you, really, without wanting to sound biased, but there is really no other alternative prop aircraft that sort of has the capabilities that the ATR does in terms of.
We can be completely biased. If you want a new aircraft today, you're going to be coming to this aid region.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Great. Okay, let's step outside and have another little look around the aircraft, because there's some quite interesting features which show it as a.
There we go.
Thank you, sir.
There we go.
So the obviously the passenger entrance is here. Up front we also have capability for carrying a. Obviously this is where the luggage, the baggage for the passengers is contained. But also you have there's so many different variants of the aircraft that you have the capability to carry a small amount of freight as well, if the customer requires it.
We have fundamentally 4 variants, 42 packs, 72 packs, 72 freighter, and we've mentioned the short takeoff and landing program. So clearly this is a standard configuration, but you can have a combi as well, mixing a bit more freight, fewer packs, or with the freighter program, you can have a large cargo door, which allows you to take traditional freight containers. So all these variants are possible for the customer, for sure.
And very switchable as well. Quite quickly you can switch the aircraft to a semi-freight aircraft, is that right?
Absolutely. During the pandemic, for example, our customer support team, incredibly reactive, put together some approvals which let you carry more freight because of course that was the need for our customers.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Okay, well, we also have today the other aircraft, which is, I believe, it's in the 40th anniversary.
Absolutely.
Livery as well, which is fantastic. But also inside the hangar, you have one of your older, well, not so much old, but it's one of your original test aircraft.
Yep.
Along with the lead aircraft, which is going to be doing some flying
I'm taking the photographs.
With
Yep.
photographs,
Yep.
yes, yes.
Yep.
Can we have a look at that? Is there something that we can have a look at?
I believe so. Yeah, no problem.
Okay,
with
let's
pleasure.
have a wander in there then, shall we? So what's the story? This isn't one of the test pilots, is it? This is
No, Cyril's coming on board now. He's
head
head he's our head of flight test, and he's flying one of the aircraft today.
Okay, perfect.
How are we doing? Yeah, we're all hoping for better weather.
Yeah, the key today is obviously folks. We're doing a Flypast and also a photographic.
There'll be a spot plane going around following the two aircraft.
Yes,
absolutely.
but you're going out into the Med, isn't it? As well.
Yep.
But obviously, cloud coverage is an issue here.
Yeah.
What would you say this is around about at the moment? Is it 1,200 feet or something?
It's 1,100 feet,
Okay, so
but we will go.
you will go.
Yeah.
Good man. That's great. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Because
Okay.
it's better at the south, so we will have a chance to hold with better clouds, better weather, and here we will fly just below the clouds, and we will do it safely.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Catch you later.
So, bit of history about this airfield. It's quite an old airfield, isn't it? But you guys have managed to secure this.
Yeah, it was primarily a military facility, and it's being redeveloped by many of the industries in the area. And we've got access to one of the hangars here to support our customer support activities. Of course, in terms of aircraft maintenance, and of course, flight test activities as well.
Yes.
So you can see they're getting the spot plane ready.
Yeah.
So this is, again, another incredibly exciting day for all of us.
Yes, of course. So Susanna will obviously be speaking about the customer experience in terms of the cabin layout, if we can, when we see the other aircraft.
Later today, not this one.
Not this
I
one,
don't
no,
know.
'cause
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one
yeah.
has
Yes,
nothing in
I
it.
will. Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So this is the spotter plane, which will be carrying the photographer. Yes, cameraman as well.
We will go this way.
So soon we'll take Pierre's car.
So you're going to see lots of the ATR colleagues around getting ready for today.
Yes.
From pilots to engineers to the media team, of course.
Yes. There you go, Ben. Put that down finally. So this is one of your, well, I mean, a lot of people would say almost retro in terms of the older livery and this.
It's the old branding.
Yeah, the old
Absolutely,
branding.
absolutely.
Yes.
But
And it's an ATR 42,
Yes. Yes.
the smaller model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you can see up there, we've got.
so I believe this is the aircraft we've used for the short takeoff and landing flight testing. So it's a key part of the program.
And maybe a couple of design elements. You see the landing gear
Yes.
is below belly,
Yes.
and thanks to that, you can access easily any airfields. You know, narrow airfields, unpaved runways, and also the short 800 meters runway with the stall capability.
Yeah. So the gauge of the undercarriage is quite an important factor in terms of being able to bring it into short.
Yes, short, narrow, and paved. Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic. So she's been around a few years, this one.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you exactly when she entered service, but it's one of our original flight test aircraft. And as Susanna said, it's ATR 42.
So this has been for a complete engine swap in terms of the new engine and also the old alloy blades as well.
For sure. This is a 6-bladed aircraft and with the newer engine, absolutely.
Very impressive.
I think, Jerry, we're going to be careful to watch for the time to make sure we see the 40th anniversary livery.
Okay.
Because you heard Cyril there, we're getting good to go.
Okay, perfect. All right, so we're going to be firing up quite soon.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, let's get ourselves out there then. And hope that the clouds lift, just for us. It has happened. It has happened for us. We do from time to time have little miracles happen.
It will be good.
But like Cyril said, it's going to happen. C'est moi qui vous emmène, hein?
Oui, après, mais on va juste.
Vous allez bien?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can wander.
So a very exciting
Moment.
very exciting day. That's it down there, is it?
Yep. So get a little bit of exercise.
It's a little bit difficult when you know you might.
Again, everyone's very excited, so it's normal. It's normal.
This is quite sensitive stuff here that understandably customer aircraft and stuff like that. We've got to be a little bit careful with. So how long have you guys been with the company? I wouldn't like to say that you're old enough to have been around when they started.
So I joined ATR in 2015.
Same for me, 2015.
Okay, 6 years. Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Well, getting on for 7. And you've seen a lot of restructuring in terms of the development of the aircraft since then, and
I would call it constant evolution.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
we're always having to adapt to the market.
yes,
We've had to adapt, of course, to the pandemic and the recovery afterwards. And the new technology we've discussed already continues to grow. So
I've heard that you literally can't make them quick enough now.
the market's really picking up, and it's really great news for everybody. Of course, we have the disruption, as all the manufacturers have had, with regards to maintaining the supply chain and then ramping back up. But it's all good.
Yes.
And for myself, we can mention a couple of concrete examples. So since I joined ATR, we have changed and improved the passenger seat with the lighter, modern seat, offering 18 inches passenger comfort, so more space. And also with ergonomic design, we have improved the efficiency and gain capability to add additional seats in the cabin without impacting passenger comfort. And then we have introduced the in-flight entertainment, so it's a box streaming box, and passenger can stream the content on their personal electronic devices,
Oh, wow.
which means that it's like an onboard connectivity feature.
Yes, I see.
Something as well I'm very proud, Susanna promoted it before in previous discussions in the cabin, is about having a closed loop system for hard of hearing. And that is something which again we're very proud of in the cabin.
That's something I've not heard of yet from any manufacturer. That's very good.
Yeah, we really believe in mobility for all, and it's something again we're very proud of is to help. And also we promote the aspect of having the emergency cards in Braille, for example, as well, to help the hard of
Yes,
seeing.
of course.
So those things are some things that they don't automatically get much publicity, but things we're very proud of in terms of our attitude as a company.
Yes, no, that's wonderful. So, just quickly going back to that, what you were just talking about, Susanna, the onboard system where you can plug so it's almost like plugging your phone into your PC and being able to watch everything that's on your phone on the screen.
Yeah, so it's like a Wi-Fi connectivity, and you can stream the content on the mobile phone or tablet
I see.
on board of the aircraft.
Very good.
And
very good. That's very unique, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't think I know of anybody else doing that, to be honest with you.
yeah.
Wonderful.
And then another innovation, which is really the first in commercial aviation, is enhanced vision system.
Yeah, the enhanced vision system is, again, we talk about the avionics, all the aircraft have the capability, new build aircraft have the capability, and the flight crew, the pilot wears the goggles, which gives them increased vision ahead of him, and it moves with
So this
the
is
pilot.
the visor head-up display
Yeah,
system. Yes.
had a variable display. Yeah.
Are we getting ready for engine start? Okay, that's why we're moving back. Okay, that's wise.
Photographer is going to give us a lift to the landing spot. I think at that point you can maybe.
Okay, we're going to be able to see the start though. Yeah, yeah. So they're moving out to a position on the runway. They're going to synchronise their takeoff. They're going to be going out together, are they? Something Ben pointed out to me earlier on was the Kevlar panel, which is over the fuselage there
Yep.
to deflect ice.
Yeah, in case of ice shedding from the propellers, you can just see a small rise on the fuselage, and that's the Kevlar paneling. Yep.
So the component.
How far is it? Right. Okay. Okay. Well, we have to do what we have to do. Yeah. GP, do you want to? Do you want to put it on? Do you want to put it on? Right. Or, okay. Yeah, just put it on top. Folks, we'll be back shortly. Runway's edge to Pacific. Okay. Back to set. YouTube. Okay, GP. Don't hold. Audio good? Again, got to be a little bit sensitive. There's a little fella there, look.
On peut se rapprocher. Donc a priori c'est bon là, on ne sera pas embêté. On peut aller de l'autre côté là.
Sur la limite de l'herbe, oui.
Ouais, la limite de l'herbe. Avec une vitesse.
Okay, what I am going to do just quickly. Ah, there it is there. Switch out the pod GP. Because just my luck, the thing will go boop, 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 as I'm that is not it, folks, don't worry, don't panic. It's not it, it's a military plane. Celebrating another 50 years. Okay, well, it's in the backpack, so there's nothing I can do about that. I'm pretty sure I'm good for it. What do you need? Two minutes, yeah? It's okay, man, it's okay. That's right, yeah. We've gone off, we've gone off. Still good, GP? Everything all right?
The sun is It's coming out.
Yeah, look, you see? Here it is.
Plan like that.
Yes.
Ouais, il décolle à 11h et il tourne, il cercle et il passe à 11h15 au-dessus de son pédale et après il file vers le...
Good thing is the sun's behind us. That's the good thing.
Yeah.
Donc il démarre bien le truc à 11h, c'est ça? Ouais, mais après il y a 6 minutes, il y a 6 minutes entre 11h15 à Francazal et le survol de Saint-Martin.
Tu peux, lorsque libérer le manœuvre sur la piste, rappelle piste dégagée.
Bah écoute, on a reparlé ce matin, il m'a dit que... Bon, moi je me souviens de ça aussi, quoi.
So I guess the plan is for them to both take off and then format
Yeah.
and then
exactly
join
that.
up and then come back and do a
Yeah, exactly.
and
that.
do a
They'll join
pass
in
around
it,
the fit.
and they'll come back here and do a pass, and they're going to do a pass over all of ATR sites in Toulouse today.
Perfect. Good stuff. Here we go. So
Reçu, donc, piste sera l'alignement d'attaque commence et la piste est engagée. Risque un leader, la piste est dégagée. Sur les départs de contenance, le vent est calme. Et donc, vent sur rotatif.
Ok. On y go.
so they'll go and join up, yeah?
Yeah. But I think for the flyover, they'll do it at another spot, so I think we're going to change locations again.
Oh, are we? Oh, great. I think we'll just...
The little
I think we'll leave it running live, Julie. I think it's military. I think it's military. Oh, well, there's two of them then. Yeah, there's two of them. Should be. Yeah, there's two ATRs. Oh, you're saying there's two ATRs? I don't quite understand. Yeah, we're not at Toulouse. Yeah, we're not at Toulouse, of course. We're not at Toulouse. No, we're at another airfield. Whatever that airfield is, it's, well, wow. Okay. Oh, oh well, you know. So any planes and any photographs or video that you see, folks? Are you able to change it, Jelly? Are you able to switch it?
Good?
Yes.
Still live?
No.
One.
Yeah, we're still live. Yeah. Can someone write down the name of the airfield that we're at, please, so that I can. Okay, the other phone's in the other bag, so.
Jerry, I'll text you. Does that work?
No,
Oh.
because that phone, I've got my comms phone here with me. Is it something that I can communicate in terms of like?
It's Frank Gazelle.
Frank Gazelle.
Yeah.
Okay, you should be able to see it on flight radar, Jilly. Frank Gazelle.
Francazal. Okay, ciao.
Yeah. Apparently, none of the screens have been set up in Bagnac.
So where are we going now? Back over to there, yeah?
Yes. Okay. Because for the passage now,
Yeah, it's going to be
the
a
aircraft
runway.
is here on this runway. Okay, we cannot stay here.
All right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll come from Jerry.
Okay, Jerry?
Yeah.
I'm going to head back to the
Oh,
for a little
oi.
bit, but I'm going to join you again in the sim session.
Oh, okay. We'll see you in a little bit.
I'll see you in
Thank
a
you.
little bit.
And are you going for good or are you coming back?
Stick around with us? Yeah, but you'll see it.
We will
Because
see
Susanna, I'd like to
later
go
today.
through maybe the interior of the aircraft when it
Yeah,
lands a
we
little bit
will.
later on.
We will arrange with.
Wonderful.
Okay, and I'll join you in the sim session around 12:15, 12:30. I think.
Great.
Okay.
See you there, Chris. Cheers. Thank you. Okay, so what's the it's yeah. Okay. I'm not turning my back on you, Ben.
No,
I just I got the backpack. I can't sit properly. Okay, here we go. Jilly, we're moving. Jilly, copy? Okay. So.
Du HM2 par Bravo 2 Alpha Unité pour les deux véhicules ATR.
Reçu, rappelez donc au parking.
Bien reçu, rappel au parking.
Charlotte. Charlotte.
On l'a connu, il a dit Swatch.
Last show.
If you want, you can.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. No, that's good, that's good. There's a little hill there we can stand on, isn't there? Not that it's going to make a lot of difference.
It's customary to
Yeah,
stand on a hill and-
it is customary. Where there's a hill, we'll find it. Or stand on it. Still live, Jelly? Is that mint? I can smell mint. Wild mint. Okay, so about 10 minutes, we think. Is anybody tracking them on radar, Julie? Have we got them on radar? Okay, well then just track that one because that's the one that's obviously going to.
You want to go on this position? No.
Yeah, I could walk up there, couldn't I? Yeah.
If you want,
They're going to be flying over here, yeah?
one here, like this.
One, but both aircraft
Yeah.
aircraft together.
The both aircraft.
Perfect.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just over there, yeah?
Ouais, mais le taxiway il est derrière là. Hein.
So
Okay.
none of them shall fly over.
Let's go and stand over there then.
Non, ils vont être alignés par rapport à la butte.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to wander over here and get my feet wet. Got it? Sorry about that. Doggy count. Come here. Come here. Where is he? Where is he? Oh yeah, my feet are wet. My feet are wet. Okay, so must be wild. Quite a few 737s parked up here. See, there's not a Albus. Did Chris and Susanna come out good, Jilly? Did it? Did it all come out good? Yeah? Good. Good. Oh dear, it's a little bit unstable this. Oh, let me really. Standing on top of what appears to be an old blast shelter or bunker or something. Some tunnels down there. Oh, Oh, I tell you what, actually, this is quite soft here. I don't want to think collapsing. Oh no, they've dug that out, haven't they? It's not to fall into a great big hole. I'm sure there's a few people who wouldn't mind me doing that. Okay, well. It's all about patience. Is it drawing a picture in the sky? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Right. Well, it'll probably be 40, maybe? Maybe 40 or ATR. Be careful, Ben, it's quite soft up here, mate.
Yeah.
Apparently it's writing something in the sky.
Is it?
Yeah, either ATR or 40. One of the two.
Oh, I don't. That wasn't the briefing. I don't know.
Was it not?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe it's just in a holding pattern.
I think it's just in the holding pattern. So that was
Because they were going to join up, weren't they,
Yeah.
with the photographic
Yeah,
aircraft.
Yeah.
So. Well, it just goes to show, doesn't it, that airlines just picked any airfield that they possibly could that had a long enough runway to take their aircraft to store them at, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess.
Crazy.
I don't know too much about that.
Yeah. I think it's an old blast bunker we're on here. We've got the entrances there, look. And over there, I think there are bunkers of some sort as well.
Yeah, they did say it was an old military facility.
Oh, we might as well get this.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
Give us a shout when they're heading back, Julie. please. Wow, it's interesting to see some CEO jets here. Boeing 737s with blue air as well. So is that going into Toulouse? I'm guessing that's going into Toulouse, isn't it? You got an EasyJet on approach to Toulouse, Julie, yeah? Okay, looks like it's on its way back.
Okay. Jerry, they should come from this direction.
Perfect, thanks. Oh, the crowd's down there, look. Be great if we get them all to wave.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. That seems to be our colleagues that are from that are waiting for us. So.
God, I'll tell you what, it's a bit bleeding chilly. Okay, on approach, 1,500 feet. So you're seeing one of them, Julie, but there will actually be two of them. Okay, yeah, right. It's the test aircraft then, yeah. Here they come. Got them. Switch, switch, switch.
Thanks everyone for joining. Please check our website, atr-aircraft.com, for more videos and more images of the 40th anniversary. Thanks everyone.
I think, but I mean, obviously, Youssef would be doing that as well. That's one thing.
I don't think he is. No.
We're just doing the takeoff.
Just Francazal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
And it's really cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
So now they'll.
They're going to go and visit the other ATR sites in San Martin and Lagnac.
Okay.
And they're going to come back here in 10 minutes or something.
In about 10 minutes, yeah.
I think, yeah, that's what they said. 10 minutes
For another fly past, or?
Yeah, they're going to do another flyover like this one probably. Maybe they'll do some more fancy stuff from what I would
Yes.
say.
Yes.
Because they're going to be one after the other, I think. So they're, could be interesting to stay around.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay, so I don't know if you caught that, folks. They're going to do fly past another. Is it another 2 facilities?
Yeah.
Yeah, another 2 facilities, and then head back here. Shall we cut GP and then come back, or what do you want to do? What do we think? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do that, and then get that. Yeah, 10 minutes. Yeah, potentially maybe a little bit longer, depending on weather and stuff like that. But yeah, okay. Okay, folks, we'll be back in a little bit more with more from ATR and the beginning of their 40th anniversary celebrations. Okay, GP, go for cut.